Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about data type in Python. If you're completely new to the programming, that's totally okay. We'll go slowly, step by step, and I'll explain everything in a calm and simple way. So please relax, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Before you write more complex program, we need to understand what kind of data Python is working with. A data type tells Python what a value is. Is it a number? Is it text? Or maybe a true or false value? Don't worry if this sounds unfamiliar now. You'll understand it better once we see real example. Here, we have value like 25 in age variable and 2026 in years variable. These are called integers or int in Python. Integers are whole number without decimal point. The type function tells us what data type Python see. If this feels slow, that's good. Just learn one step at a time, no need to rush. Okay, now let's exercise data type integer. First, we create a variable called age. Here, age is assigned the value 20. Even though it looks like a number, it actually a text because it is written inside quotation mark. Next, we create a new variable called age space number. We use int open bracket age close bracket to convert the value of age into an integer. This means we are changing 20 from text into a real number that Python can use for calculation. Now, we use the print function. When we print variable age, Python shows us the original value, which is still text. When we print age space number, Python shows the converted number. Finally, we check the data type of age space number variable using type function. The output show class integer, which means variable age number is now an integer. This helps us confirm that the conversion works. The key idea here is that data can change type in Python. Go slowly, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make mistake. You're doing great. To understand better about variables in the Python programming language, I recommend you watch this video here. I put the link also in the descriptions. Numbers with decimal point are called floats. In this example, we have variables height with value 170.5 and weight variable with value 65.2. Now, we print the value and we see what type of the data. In here, we can see the type of data for height and weight is float because they contain a decimal number. Height, weight, temperature, these often use float value. Don't worry if you confuse integer and float at first. Just like me at the first time learn, I also confused too. But stick on it. You will understand more later. Now, anything inside quotes is called a string. In this example, we give a value named Andy into name variable and value Bangkok in city variable. And then we're gonna print it and see what type of data it is. As you can see, the data type of those variable is string or text. String I use for text such as name or sentence. Python allows both double quote and single quote. If you ever see strain error with string, don't panic. Usually it's just a missing quote. Now we're going to learn about next data type is Boolean. Boolean values are very simple. They're either true or false. Let's make an example of that. The Boolean data type are extremely important for decision making later. If this feels abstract right now, it's okay. Everything will make more sense when we learn about the if, elif, else statement later. If you want to check up first, watch this video here about if, elif, and else statement. I put the link in the description below. First, we will creating Boolean variables. In the first part of the code, we create two variables. Each student is assigned the value true. This means we're saying something is correct or yes. Then we have has license variable, which is assigned the value false. This means the condition is not correct or no. Next, we use the print function. When we write print open bracket is space student close bracket, Python shows us the value stored in that variable. The same thing happened with print open bracket has space license close bracket. If you're still getting used to this, that's okay. Printing value is just a way for us to see what Python is holding in memory. Now the next step is we are checking the data type. We move to the last two lines where we use type open bracket and close bracket. The type function help us check what kind of data a variable is. When we print type open bracket is space student close bracket and type open bracket has space license close bracket, Python tells us that both variables are of type Boolean. So from this code, we learn that Boolean data is used to represent simple true or false condition. Now, you learned about all the data type. Now, we're going to summarize all the data type in this code. In this first part, we are creating several variables. Variables x is given the value 10. This is a whole number. Variable y is assigned the value 3.14. This number has a decimal point. Next, variable z is assigned the value Python. Because it is written inside quotation mark, Python understands this as text. Finally, variable a is given the value true. This represents a true or false condition. Now, we use the print function and type function together. When we write print first open bracket, type second open bracket, x first close bracket, and then second close bracket, Python tells us what kind of data x is. The same thing happens for variable y, z, and a. Now, looking at the output, Python shows us the data types clearly. Okay, now let's try this code. And then we execute it. As you can see, this code will cause an error. Why? Because Python cannot add a number to a string. Today, we learn four main data types in Python. Integer or int, which print a whole number. Float, which print the decimal numbers. String or str, that print text. And Boolean, that print the true or false statement. You don't need to memorize everything today. It is okay if it's still mixed now. Now, let's do some exercise. Try this exercise slowly. There is no rush. You can put your result in the comment below. If you get stuck, that's okay. Learning programming is a journey, not a race. In this video, we'll learn about the data type in Python. If some parts still feel unclear, that's completely okay. Learning programming is a gradual process. In the next lesson, we will move on to basic mathematical function in Python. I'll see you in the next video.